Bandai Namco has been on a quest to bring some of their more popular IPs to a new generation, and they don't seem to be letting up anytime soon. For the uninitiated, Mr. Driller DrillLand is a 2002 puzzle adventure released on GameCube in Japan. Now the publisher has finally decided to bring it west on Switch and PC. The game aims to introduce more players to the puzzle title and hopefully grow new interest in this charming IP. Thankfully, for the most part, it works out quite well.
これがアトラクションだわん。これ面白そうだね。入ってみる?
Up until now, my only experience with Mr. Driller DrillLand is watching speedruns of it played online. It was nice to be able to finally play the game and see for myself if it's really as challenging as people make it seem. For this global release, the developer has included a casual mode that made it a bit easier to get to drilling. Trust me, after more than a few deaths, I was thinking of switching over to it in the matter of an hour. The story finds Susumu Hori, Pucci, and the rest of the Driller gang heading to a special drill-themed amusement park called DrillLand that exists underground. There are 5 attractions available, each featuring a different game mode and playable character. Upon completion of the first stage of each attraction, a stamp is earned that progresses the narrative. As stamps are collected, more is revealed about the mysterious park and its owners through some of the cutest animated cutscenes. If you've played earlier entries of the series, the story will add a decent dose of nostalgia through the character interactions and relationships. However, given that this title includes many of the characters, it acts as a perfect introduction to the group and some of their quirks. The characters each have an innocent appeal to them that make it reminiscent of watching a Powerpuff Girls episode. This is only complemented by the game's updated visuals for the character and environment designs. Everything is colorful and vibrant as you make your way through each of the attractions. The levels are still reminiscent of their classic themes, and the updated graphics only enhance them instead of taking liberties of their own elements. For each attraction, you'll be drilling, but there are also different rules depending on which level you are playing. The concept, however, more or less stays the same. You need to be conscious of your air, and you need to try not to get hit by falling blocks, or you'll lose a life. Each level keeps this in mind, with some adding additional items to collect on your way down. One of the more exciting attractions is the Hole of Druaga, which has a few adventure elements added as you make your way to different rooms to collect keys and fight bosses. Furthermore, you'll also use items that heal you or affect the blocks around you. Each attraction has a unique element to it that keeps the entire game feeling fresh as you make your way through each attraction. Mr. Driller DrillLand is an exceptionally challenging game even on the first level of the attractions. Getting through the entire game my first time took me around 4 hours. During that time I died many times, but I never had the urge to give up or stop playing. The game has a way to charm you into trying one more time and just get a little further. This may be largely due to the fact that the soundtrack is just so damn good. However, the controls on the Switch are a bit finicky. I noticed that my character would sometimes drill to the side when I wasn't explicitly holding the down button while drilling. Also, I am not a big fan of the items and cards that you can purchase using points earned in the game. The menus keep you in the store a lot longer than you should be, and an option to purchase multiple items would have streamlined the entire interaction. However, some of the items will make levels a bit easier, so it's worth to have a peek in at what's available. When all the attractions are completed, a final boss stage occurs. Following the battle, the real game pretty much begins as you can play on tougher levels that will put your drilling skills to the ultimate test. However, given the similarities between each of the 5 attractions, if you dislike 1 or 2 of these, the game's worth is cut short significantly. To add a bit more insanity to the adventure, there are multiplayer modes available for up to 4 players. It offers a fun competitive experience that you can play as a free-for-all or in teams. Still, the $29.99 price tag might be a little steep in terms of everything you get here, since the casual offerings might only take you a few hours to get through. Getting the most out of this game will require you to invest in the high scores to dominate the online leaderboards.
冒険者の挑戦を待つだって。
ここは世界中を飛び回っているわししかいないな。
そうだね。
Mr. Driller DrillLand is the perfect bite-sized puzzle game for the Switch. Its Western debut has been long overdue, but this release encapsulates all the zany characters and addictive drilling puzzles for new and old fans alike. A few new attractions would have made this release a proper remake, but the added casual mode and updated visuals do enough to bring the series to puzzle lovers everywhere. Noisy Pixel is giving Mr. Driller DrillLand an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please read the full review at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.